bit of breaking news coming out, just to get your teeth around. This is coming from James Ducker in The Telegraph. Manchester United, we know, want to knock Old Trafford down. They want to build a new £2 billion stadium. How are we going to fund it? Well, the regeneration project around Old Trafford will be paid for largely by government and private investment. Manchester United are currently utilising the US tour to explore potential investment for the new $2 billion stadium project. So Jim Ratcliffe hopes to attract private investment for this ambitious project, and several executives have attended a sports investment conference in New York on Friday. The conference at the Rockefeller Plaza. I was at a conference in the Rockefeller Plaza. Anyway, was attended by several Wall Street investment banks, pension funds, and other American infrastructure investors, listening to Sebastian Coe, and United's Chief Operating Officer, Colette Roach, as they presented the club's vision for building a world-class stadium, serving as the cornerstone for one of the largest redevelopment projects in the history of the United Kingdom. Look, I am not an expert in this field, but if I want to build a massive extension to my house and I don't pay for it, and I get a private investor to pay for it, who owns it? If I get a loan, a mortgage, it's mine. I've just got to pay it back. So my concern is here, what's happening to this football club? Like, what will we actually own? If we're getting private investment, nobody's just going to walk along and go, I'm a Man United fan, take my money, here's $1 billion. And is that not the job of the owner? Like, the Glazers are minted. Sir Jim Ratcliffe are minted. They can build that stadium. It's got nothing to do with FFP. If we'd been bought by Qatar or, Saudi, they want to knock down St James's Park and build a $1 billion capacity stadium, which would be amazing to stand, they can do it. So why have we got owners that don't want to spend money again? Why are we using private investment? I think we'll find it, by the way. I think we will find it. But it won't be because there's a Man United fan out there that wants to give us $1 billion to build a stadium. Because if they've got $1 billion to build a stadium, they'd say, let me buy the club. So this will be... Look, there's a bigger conversation to go on here. Start it off in the chat. But if I'm building a stadium, the big plus of building a stadium is the ticket sales being more than 75,000, being 100,000. Beyonce coming once a year. Not a happy home life. I mean, if she's only coming once a year, that's what I meant. But you know what I mean, in the stadium. And the bigger point is, if you build something with your own money, the profit is yours once it's built. If you're using private investment, then who owns it? Now, look, there might be something like what Spurs did, where it still works out very, very beneficial. But I just can't imagine private investors giving money to Manchester United to only get what they put in back. There will be some benefit, which is going to eat into the profits that we've got. Look, at the end of the day, if you build a stadium and then every year it's built, you're going to make £100 million of profit. You've got £100 million of profit. But every year you make that £100 million of profit, you've got to give 60 to the investors. You're making £40 million. What I'm saying is, there are some of our fans saying if we can just survive for 5 years, we'll be making so much money from a stadium, we'll obliterate everybody else. Not if we're paying half of the profits back to investors. So maybe this stadium isn't going to be the cash cow we think it's going to be. And remember, it's 5 years away. And in 5 years' time, I mean, look, Liverpool are spending £500 million in now, not in 5 years' time. So look, the stadium needs to be built, but maybe it's not going to be the big cash cow because we're going to be paying people back. Get your comments in below.